Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Permission to introduce myself. My name is Herdawiyah. I live in the village of Sukaraja, Nuban. My name 867,681. Okay, in this video, I will discuss about module 6, namely transportation. Okay. Transportation is a very important part of our life. With transportation, we can travel anywhere. For people who like to travel, transportation is an important element. Well, transportation, traveling anywhere in the world, something people get into trouble whether it's related to the means of transportation, the direction of the road to be taken, or the place to be. So people need to ask. On the other hand, people can give explanation to people who happen to ask about the direction they are going. What means of transportation can be used. English as an international language is able to answer communication problem for this purpose. Therefore, in Module 6, you will be infinite to learn to communicate using English for transportation. Learning material will be discussed in 3 units. Unit 1 discuss how to ask and express how to get to a place and how to express prohibition and suggestion in relation to traffic rules. Unit 2 discuss how to ask for direction to a place and how to give direction to a place. Asking and giving direction. Unit 3 discuss how to ask and express activity related to time in the form of the present continuous tense and in the form of the simple present tense. In Unit 1, you will learn how to speak or ask questions in English related to local transportation. In Unit 1, you will learn of US language function to ask how to get to a place, for example, school, work of our office, to a place of correction. Okay. You can achieve this ability by practicing in the module in a disciplined manner so that you can communicate in terms of asking and answer questions about local transportation. 1. Ask waiters the bus or public vehicle that you are travel to or pass the destination. For example, does this bus pass through Gambir or go to Gambir? Ask for fees. Okay, dialogue 1. Alia, excuse me, does this bus go to the market? Benny, yes, certainly. Dialogue 2. Pretilia, excuse me, is the bus station far from here? Duyan, no, it is about 2 kilometers from here. Pretilia, how can I get there? Dwi, Well, you can get there either by city bus or taxi. It takes 5 minutes by bus, but it is cheap. Okay, thanks. Dialog 3 saw that Alia is not sure whether this bus goes to the market or not. So she asked if the bus go to the market. Similarly, in dialog 3, 2, where Pretilia is the bus terminal far away. The way to ask question is simple. You ask the question sentence pattern yes or no question, namely question that begin with auxiliary word is I'm are if there is no verb, and does if first is a verb. Another example, is this bus going to Kampung Rambutan? Is this bus to Kampung Rambutan? Is this bus going to station? Does this bus go to the station? Okay. Okay. If you don't know where to get off the bus, then you will ask where to get off. If you want to know where to get in, you ask where to get off. See dialog 1. Okay. Another example. Where shall I get off? Where shall I get in? How have you studied the explaining of their dialogue above? If you have, you can practice acting with your friend. Next, to improve your skill is asking for bus direction. Do the following expression. Exercise. Okay. Asking for giving direction and more in Unit 2. Before you continue studying in Unit 2 is a good idea. You make sure you have mastered the language skill in Unit 1 correctly. If so, you can continue with Unit 2. In this unit, you will learn how to ask for direction to a destination in English. In addition, you will also learn to show the way you a certain place in English. This ability can be achieved by learning and practicing asking and answer question how to get to a place. Okay. To ask someone something can be start with the phrase excuse me. As another example, excuse me, does this bus go to the station? Excuse me, how much does it cost to the railway station by taxi? Asking someone to tell you ask is basically a knock in the form of a comment or comment. For example, tell me how to get there. Tell me the way to get to the bookstore. However, you will feel uncomfortable when the person you are asking is not well acquainted or the present in someone your respect. For this purpose, there is a good way, namely by it can, could, would you like to. Then for more detail, you will learn in point 3 below. Can, could, and would like can be used to ask someone something, to tell or something to us, where the word can, could, would like are used in the formal form. Example: can you tell me where the nearest post office is? Example: how to make an interrogative sentence with question. The train station is in front of Garuda Hotel. Question, could, answer are the words in the book can be made by the word in the book are adverb of place, so the word must use where. So the form of the question one is where is the train station? Answer in front of Garuda Hotel. He goes to work by bus every day. If the answer in the box is a way to get somewhere, the question word you say how. So, how does he go to work every day? Okay. Unit 3, out of town transportation. In Unit 3, there will be discussion on the theme of out of town transportation. In Unit 1, you have student local transportation and all activity related to local transportation, question and answer. This learning activity 3 is still discussing transportation, especially transportation between when cities out of town. Okay, asking costs. To ask the fare to ride on one type of vehicle, the principle is the same. Costs in the form of money include uncountable nouns. Therefore, the question word you said is how much. Dialogue 1. Excuse me, how much does it take to my Malioboro? Well, just pay 2,000 rupiah. Well, how about 2,000? Okay, please get one. Here another example of asking for ticket price and flag schedule. What is the fare ticket? Excuse me, sir. Is there a flight to Denpasar? Could you give me the flight schedule to Denpasar? Itulah materi yang bisa saya sampaikan. Saya akhiri, wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Untuk video kali ini free topic, saya akan membahas tentang materi Hari Pahlawan, yaitu pada tanggal 10 November. Jangan lupa disimak. Okay. The beginning of the Surabaya battle was the trailing of the red and white blue flag about the Yamato Hotel on September September 1945. After that one, 29 Oktober 1945, Presiden Soekarno orders a ceasefire, and another battle took place on 30 Oktober 1945, where the people of Surabaya united to fight against English. After Indonesia proclaimed Indonesia independent on 17 Agustus 1945, the situation in Indonesia was still unstable, where Indonesia was still in turmoil with foreign troops. The government determined that starting 1 September 1945, the national flag of the Saka Merah Putih was to be flown through the territory of Indonesia. A British troop joined in Avni Line in Jakarta, can along with Nica Netherlands in this civil administration troop, and there were in Surabaya on 25 September 1945. There we tasked with disarming and repatriating Japanese troops of their country, freeing prisoner of was held by Japan, and returning Indonesia to Dutch rule as a colony. Of course, this made the people of Surabaya angry because they thought the Dutch had insulted Indonesia independence and insulted the red and white flag. The first there in front of the Yamato Hotel to protest and ask for the Dutch flag to be lowered and then to raise the Indonesia flag. Okay. Of course, this made in the people of Surabaya. Then on 27 Oktober 1945, restoration of Indonesian negotiation with the Dutch and ended up getting worse because Plugman put out a gun, so a fight broke out in the negotiation room. Plugman was stayed by Siddiq at the Yamato Hotel, which resulted in Plugman death. Some residents wanted to enter the hotel, but Haryono and Kusuno managed to tear the blue part of the Dutch flag so that the flag became red and white. After that, on October 27 Oktober, the Indonesia and British agreed to seek a crisis how the next day. Not only that, the invade asked the Indonesia to assure themselves until 10 November, which was the day the people of Surabaya broke with a camp. The battle began the people of Surabaya against the British for 3 weeks, and as many as 6.000 Indonesia died in the battle. Then on 16 Desember 1959, Presiden Soekarno declared the Battle of Surabaya on 10 November 1945. As hero, they struck Presidential Decree No. 316 of 1959. Terima kasih.